Hi there, my name is Elizabeth Sinclair and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan. Today I'm going to make this little fun fold with the butterfly. This is neat because I got the circle here and it fits in there and it holds really good, does not open. Okay, then I just push on that a little bit and it comes open. Okay, I like this idea. Now the card idea is me. The butterfly I got from Brandy's Cards. She's another demonstrator that does videos on YouTube. But I'm going to show you how she did this butterfly because it was so breathtakingly pretty for me. I really liked it. But the card we're going to do is not going to be purple. What I'm doing is a special color. See, I have a girl that watches me on these videos, a follower, and I talked to her and I asked her her favorite color and she told me it was pink. Her name is Ryan. So Ryan, I'm making a pink card just for you. Alright, this is Pretty in Pink, one of her new in colors. This is what I'm doing. Now I'm going to score it. I'm just going to get the card a little bit done and then we're going to do the butterfly. Okay. Now this piece of paper is 8.5 by 5.5. I did die cut it ahead of time. And what I used for the die cut was this Everyday Details. It's the one in the middle that has the little holes on both inside and outside. First I cut one in plain white and I got my little circle from the inside. Then the outside I cut on the card. And I'm going to show you how we folded this. We scored it differently. It isn't a typical card the way I score them. It's a little different, right? What I did is, first of all, this is the front of the card, so this one has to be 3 inches. So you go to 3 inches and you score. Then you're going to flip it around to 1.5 inches. Okay. Actually, 1.25 inches, 1.25 inches, and 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Okay, and you score. Okay, 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. Actually, it doesn't matter. This one I'm doing 1.5 inches because I haven't cut my other paper yet, so it doesn't make a difference which way I did it. So next you take a piece of design, well actually basic white, and this basic white is 3 3/4 by 5.5, and it's going to go right here. Okay, and then I'm going to put designer paper right along this strip. Alright, so let's get my glue. And I'm going to glue the card, not going to glue the white. That way I know exactly how much glue I need where. Be careful of the edges. And I probably should have used my mat, but I didn't. Okay. And I'm going to leave it with just a little bit of pink everywhere. Okay. And then that will fold like that. Then showing here, I've got a piece of pattern paper from the In Color pattern paper here, the 6x6. And this one is, actually 5 2/4. It's one little line before 5.5 and one little line before 1, a little over, how should I put this? 5 2/4, 5 3/8 by 1 1/8. That's how you do it. Math isn't my strong suit, I tell you. Now, this is going to go right here, except for the fact it's a little too long. I don't know why I did it that way. I'm going to cut another, well, I'm going to trim this one a little bit because this white paper is 5 1/4, so this has to be a little less than 5 1/4. So you go to the 5 1/4 and then you back up 2 lines. That's how I did it. So it's going to be like 1/8 of an inch quarter, at least down here and right here. See how it matches like that. So we'll put this one down. Like so. And there we go. So this is the base card. Now we're going to do the butterfly. Now my butterfly, I'm going to put on the silicone mat. It's my little unsticky mat, so nothing sticks to it. But right now, there's a little glue there, so I'm going to avoid it. But we're using it because it's a dark color, because white on white does not work for me right now. Alright, so first I want to do is, it needs to have a body. So I'm using the pumpkin pie. These are all my alcohol blends. And I'm going to do the body. And I think I just put my hand in that glue, didn't I? Yeah, barely. Okay, go one more time, make it a little darker. Of course, I'm coloring brown on white and thinking it's going to show on brown, but that's okay. It's just a little antenna. All right, then I've got 3 different colors. Ta-da! And I put them in order. Bubble Bath is the lightest. I'm going to go light dark, and then I'm going to do the Pretty in Pink light and dark, and then the light and dark, and then the Flirty Flamingo light and dark. This is the lightest color, so I'm going to start with that. And this one is going to go right close to the body. Of course, you noticed I gave the ink on the body a little bit of time for it to finish drying, because the processing, or whatever you call it, with these alcohol markers, they look one color, and then you let them sit for a bit, then they look a little different when they dry. Alright, so the light color we're putting aside, because we're going to reuse that one. You know what? Let's turn this, get my little hand off of that glue. And then we're going to go with a little darker color of the Bubble Bath, and just go a little bit further with that. Of course, there will be a PDF included in this video so that you can do it yourself if you want to. Okay, then my light Pretty in Pink. Now, if you're missing a little bit and you got little white spots, that's okay, because you're going to fill it in. And I'm going to go a little darker one like that in the Pretty in Pink, which is our base color. So to make that one a little prominent, it's kind of nice. There. Now, actually, it's kind of like with the white tips, kind of doesn't look bad either, but I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo and finish it up. This is my light one. And I'm just going to get the edges. You can finish with the light or the dark, and just have different color combinations. Actually, I have one green one that I did that I could not find at the time of this video, and I did the darker color in the middle. I kind of like that too. So there's different ways of doing it. Let that sit for a moment. Then I'm going to go over it with the light. Then we're going to emboss it so it's more like less fragile. It's more of a thing. It's got a little shine to it, and it looks really nice. All right. take the light, cover up all those little white holes, and bring the dark in a little. Okay, and we are done. My computer just went out. I don't want to wake up. What in the world? Wow, that was strange, and I hope you didn't see anything. My computer totally went to sleep on me. He had to put the password in and everything. I'm sure there's a way I can fix that timeout, but I don't. Okay, next I've got some tools. First I have my little embossing tray. I have my clear embossing powder. I have my heat gun right over there. And I've got my silicone trivet from my kitchen. I'll explain in a minute. First, oh, another thing I have is the Versamark. Where's my Versamark? Here it is. Gotta put Versamark on here. Now I find if you go like this, you just pick up the butterfly. It doesn't seem to work very good. So I take my little butterfly and lay him down on the Versamark. Just pat, pat, pat. There. Then I'm going to pick him up and lay him in here. Done with the Versamark. Take my clear embossing stuff, powder, and just tap it on here. Okay. Done with that. I'm going to put my silicone mat on my silicone pad. Okay. Pick this up gently. Shake, shake, shake. Like it on here. This we put back in here very easily. Now, I'm about to use my heat gun, and I'll tell you a couple things about that. Number one, watch what you're heating on, because things get really hot. Like this glass mat that I'm working with that I just love. Unfortunately, it holds heat for a long time. So you really don't want to emboss on this. Heat emboss, that is. So that's why I have this. This does not hold heat, and this will absorb it, and this will not get warm. So that's why I did that. So we got all that. Here's my little heat gun. And you need something to hold on to it, because believe me, these guys will fly away. Now, I'm doing this one, and I have, well, I got two other ones I was going to do too, but I'll just do the pink one now. And I'm going to just hold it. Now it's all glossy, and I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a shine to it, and it's stiffer. It's not so fragile feeling. Okay, so here we go. Here's the butterfly. I also have two blue ones that I'm embossing for different cards. See, that's what those look like. I've been going crazy with these. Alright, so then you take your white little circle, okay, and you want to put glue on here, but you're only going to put it on the body so he sticks up a little. Okay, and I'm putting him right in the middle, like that. And let's not put, why don't we just put a little rhinestone there too? One of my little pink rhinestones. Actually, I'll do a bigger one. A big, pretty, and pink rhinestone. Just to give it a little more, you know, shiny part, a little more sparkle. Now we're going to put this on the card. So I'm going to close the card. And I want to put him right in the middle, preferably straight. Okay? Like right there. Alright, so now I know where I want him. I'm taking my little pencil. What did I do with the pencil? I have a pencil somewhere. There it is. And I'm just kind of putting a really light mark here, 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 so I know where I want to put it when I pick it up and put glue on it. And I'm just going to glue the whole thing. And I think I'm too far back in the camera, aren't I? Time to open another glue. Yeah, definitely time to open another glue. This one will probably work better. Yeah. Okay. If you see a line, erase it. Alright, and then like that. Now I'm going to put a sentiment on here. Hold on. Gotta let that dry a little bit. Doesn't stay closed as well as the other one, probably because I just did it. The other one's been sitting like that for a while. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now for a sentiment, what I did is I took a little piece of white, and this one's 3/4 by 2 3/4. I'm going to stamp on that the word congratulations in the same color that I did in the middle of him. Pecan pie. And we're going to put dimensionals on here. Yeah, I don't like that one. That one's too close to the edge. There. And this is going to go right here. And another rhinestone. Or two. This time I'll put a little one right here. And maybe one more right here. And that's our card. There's a little butterfly card. like this one. And the blue ones that I'm about to make. Thank you for watching. If there's anything you're interested in, we've got, this is my website, and also throughout the month of June, just so you're aware, there's a 10% off all bundles. That's the stamps and die combination that are bundled together. You get an extra 10% off and all that stuff. If you look on my website, you'll see all the new prices that are just for this month. So hurry while supplies last if you're interested in anything. And that is, by the way, off the new catalog. You know, the entire new catalog is bundles that I'm talking about. There's also a whole, well, no, actually, that's it for you. July 1st, this is the new catalog. That's what they're all from. Starting July 1st, there's going to be a whole bunch of new things on the online exclusives. So keep an eye out for that. And if I might be doing videos on some of that stuff that you can get then in the next couple weeks. Okay, well, thank you for watching my video.